that whole experience with the first patient, it was traumatizing to me. So I don't remember the very first patient I worked on in dental school, but I do remember how awful it was working on my first patient in private practice. Now, I'm gonna tell you a story about this, mostly because everyone loves a good redemption story. So, for anyone out there who's afraid of needles, I gotta say I totally get it, because I too hate needles. So I gotta tell you why now I'm so attentive and careful when I'm giving any type of needle. With my first patient ever, I was so nervous. And granted, I think anyone is nervous with the very first thing that they do at any new job, whether you're at McDonald's or you're a dentist, right? So with the very first patient, I was trying my hardest to get this patient numb to do a couple of fillings. And the poor guy, my heart, it's so burned in my head. He was squirming in agony over my injections. And I say injections because I couldn't get him numb. So I had to try and attempt to give him, the anesthetic probably like 10 times. And each time, it was just a jab and it hurt and he was squirming and he was making those noises, that everyone makes, but his were very loud. And so that made me even more nervous. Like, oh my goodness, why isn't he getting numb? Why can't I aim this thing where I need to? And it was just awful. Finally I did get him numb and I did do the fillings and I did my very, very best. But it was an eye-opening experience at how careful and gentle you need to be when you're doing these kinds of injections. So here at Maxwell Dental, we are so careful. We try, multiple distraction techniques and different things to kind of trick your brain into not realizing so much about what's happening. We used numbing jelly if you want. We have sedation dentistry. We do that too to help distract you. There's just so many things that we do here as a team to try and make this process of giving needles as painless and easy as possible. Because trust me, that whole experience with the first patient, it was traumatizing to me. It was so traumatizing to me. It was traumatizing to him. And I was just committed to never letting that happen again.